Okay, that is the funniest thing I have ever seen. I can't. Oh my god. Hey YouTube, it's Elise again, and I'm coming back with another video. Honestly, this is going to be a rather interesting video. And yes, you'll get to know why. But the title of this video is Struggles That Black People Face. And I've been really wanting to talk about this for like a long time. So, yeah, if you start like, a discussion in the comments, I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't be mad. So like either way, like create a discussion. I want this to be heard. And it's going to be a tough video for me to like talk about, mostly because it's stuff that black people go through, and also just the fact that like I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and so I really want my opinion to be heard, and I want to like just get into the minds of those who actually are like people around me, my peers, my family, my friends. And so I want everybody to know what I mean by these certain things that I'm going to discuss in this video. So let's get started with the video. Alright, so my first topic is hair. And hair, to be quite honest, is a really hard thing to explain to those that are not black. Alright, so you see me, I wear weave, I wear a 22-inch, I think it's Brazilian or Malaysian, something like that. But yeah, I wear this hair, and I just started wearing it. Actually, the first time I wore it was my prom last year in 2017, back in May, when I first got it. Yeah, I thought I was the stuff. I was killing it. I was playing the game. Me and my friends, we came in, we rode, and we was like, bam, like it was all grand and beautiful. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, look at your hair, you look so different, da da da. So yeah, and also I'm known to wear long box braids. And so the particular topic that always raises a question with a lot of things is how people of other races and ethnicities wear different like kind of braids and such. And this is what I'm talking about with box braids and such. Okay, so to be honest, I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't. It's mostly because of I wear my hair a certain kind of way. I wear it as protective style from like the heat in the summer, or like just to grow it out, or to like grow out the excess of heat damage due to like me straightening it like this because I have weave in my head, or just not wanting to fool with your hair and not wanting it to be like an issue or like a thing that I have to worry about when I'm just trying to get up and go for the day. I like those particular styles because I think they are helpful, and they are it's a way that I just use as a just a way to protect my hair and just just make sure that it's growing and that it's healthy and stuff like that. And like of course, with the media and like certain celebrities doing these certain things to their hair, it raises question about how why do certain people get those kind of styles and do those kind of things to their hair. And like it's just like people get their styles and get their kind of their things that are like, it's obvious that it's like being influenced, or like influenced by black folks, but they're not black, or they are just only doing it like maybe for like maybe 2 or 3 days, when like girls that have my texture 4B4C hair do it for like several months, and it's just like something that we use that should last long. I have a problem with, this is not towards like a specific race, it's towards like anyone who isn't black. I just have a problem with the fact that we're constantly judged and we're constantly mocked, and we don't get jobs or have certain raises or certain like pay grades because we choose to wear these certain styles or do these certain things to our hair, because it's deemed as unprofessional and it's deemed as like not the idea, or like not the like what you should perceive as what is acceptable in the workplace. I just feel as though that like it really isn't fair, because I mean, even though like it hasn't sparked up as like this new thing where it's like everyone's doing it. I mean, everybody is doing it, but at the same time it's not sparked up as this thing like it was just common, like where you would see it like in like different places, or like you go to a certain area, oh, everybody's wearing box braids, or like things like that. I just have an issue with the fact that Black women put so much time and effort to try and fight the world and try and scream out basically with their posts on social media, their awareness about how we should be treated with respect and we should be treated with just the thought that we're human. And I just hate the fact that one can do that and it's called trendy and acceptable, but when what's it called, a little girl does it, or like somebody my age does it, or somebody that is actually working in a corporate company, they can't wear the hairstyle because it's unprofessional or it doesn't fit the standards to the company. And I just find it weird though. Can you judge me based on my character and how I come to work and I do the work and I am respectful to people, I'm respectful to my boss and to my other employees and my coworkers? You shouldn't really judge based on my hair, but base it on how I'm correctly coming at people or like addressing people. That shouldn't like raise like an issue when it comes towards just talking about hair. And also this topic also raises another thing towards like, it's not just people that wear weaves, people that wear braids, and people that wear like natural hairstyles. Like, yes, I have natural hair basically. Yes, I do things like Bantu knots. I put my hair up in pineapples. Like I like twist my hair, and sometimes not right now because like I've had weave in my head, and so like I have like some heat damage and stuff going on. But I would go out and wear just like twists that I make with I guess I would say like a curl activator, like things like like I use products like Shea Moisture and Cantu, and like really stuff that like really defines my curls. And so I think it's weird how like people would like comment about it and be like, and I like, to be honest, I get mostly like really positive comments like, yes, I love your hair, da 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 da, but it's just more so like why does it shrink up so like tight, or why do you do those things to your hair? Like, why don't you like straighten it all the time? Why is it like why do you always keep it that way? And I'm kind of like, well, because I don't want to put heat on my hair all the time. I don't want it straight all the time. Every time I sweat, it'll like shrink up like how you say, and it will like just not do what I want it to do. So of course I'm not going to straighten it all the time, and I'm not going to like keep it in a certain style that is damaging to my hair to where like I'll probably have to like cut it all off and like wear it short. And I don't want to do that. But people in the workplace, and yes, there have been articles and there have been cases in events and scenarios that people have gotten ridiculed about wearing their natural hair. Yes, of course, like I've been saying, it's been ruled as unprofessional and it shouldn't be acceptable. And that's just like, why? Why though? Why? It's a hairstyle. I would see if the person was being very blatantly rude to customers or rude to people that they're trying to sell their products to, or they were I guess, I don't know, like I can't like put a finger on like how that could be, you know, how that could be unprofessional. My hair grows a certain way and it does a certain thing, and if I manipulate it a certain way, it will do that certain thing. So it's just like, how is that deemed as unprofessional? Please explain that to me though. Really. This next topic I'm going to talk about is, this is what I would like to call that black girl stereotype. And it's not really like called black girl stereotype is what I like to call it, but this is basically what people have ruled it to be. Black girls for decades, years, I mean maybe even centuries have been ruled as loud, we're ghetto, we wear long fake extensions, fake weave, we do certain things, we have multiple partners, which ends up with children with different fathers. We just don't know how to do things correctly, and those typical stereotypes that also like the surface, like we're always the ones with like big breasts or big butts and such. And so it's just like, when you think about it and when you look at it, it's almost, I mean, it's not even baffling. It's just like, wow, like, what does this come from? Like, it's crazy, honestly. Like, how do you get all of that from that? And it's just, I guess, through the influence of social media and how TV and stuff, how like our previous movies and stuff that has come out, how we're all just perceived as this one person, and it's very discouraging when you find out, oh, I don't want to date black girls, I don't want to do this, I think black girls are this or black girls are that, black girls are too loud, black girls don't know how to mind their business. And you kind of struggle with that, especially if you're like me, just a 17-year-old girl that has been single for like a very, very long time. And it's almost discouraging to find out like, oh yeah, I won't date her because she's loud, or like just basically not judging me on my character and just assuming that I am all of these things when you haven't said one sentence to me at least. And to be honest, who cares if they're that stereotype? It's just them. That's their character, and that's how they act, and that's how they are, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the fact that like, you don't know me and you want to base it off of things that you see on social media, in movies, and it's obviously the wrong perception of how black people and more specifically black girls act. Don't do that, honestly. Grow up and learn to judge folks the right way and not base it off of something that you saw on like I would say like Medea or something. Like, come on now, really? That's not how all black people act. That's not how all black girls act. So let that go, really. So with all of this being said, I just don't want it to be seen, I mean, take it how, like, I mean, yes, I would say start a discussion in the comments, but I don't want it to be, what's it called? Well, of course, like, we'll get positive and negative, but I don't want it to be like negative, like, the whole time. If you don't know what I'm trying to say, just message me and I will make it clear for anybody who is watching my videos. I just would like to like just be like make it aware about like, you know, certain things that people say or people do that like drive black folks nuts. But it would just be helpful that it would be respectful to those who do comment, and I just hope that in the future everybody would be much more aware about things that people say and people do to black folks that is disrespectful and just, I mean, rude and very ignorant. So I would hope that I have educated some people, or at least made people more aware that things that people say or people do is offensive and is, you know, just things that you shouldn't do. It's just things that you shouldn't say. So I hope that you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.